Every day felt like life was opening new doors for me. New dreams, new possibilities, and new experiences. But the most beautiful part about that phase was not New York. It was my brother. क्या सपने देखते थे हम दोनों. We were not just siblings. We were partners in dreams. We wanted to build something together. Something massive and meaningful. Something that would make our parents proud. So when COVID hit, he called me and said, Mansi, come back to India. Ghar aaja yaar, let's build something together. August 7th, 2022. I can never forget that day because everything changed. My little brother suffered a sudden cardiac arrest and he left us just like that. He was gone. He was gone. And the same girl who once struggled to survive through her grief has today built a brand that has crossed more than 1,000 orders and 35 lakhs in revenue within 10 months. And trust me, none of this would have been possible without Harvi.
All right, our first speaker here, her name very, very beautifully reflects who she actually is. So her name means thoughtful, imaginative, deeply reflective. And these are qualities that are so visibly in every single thing that she's been creating so far. She is the founder of Pekoski Jewels. Yeah, hear it, let's hear it, let's hear it. It's a premium artificial jewelry brand that has grown rapidly. It's serving customers across the country and it is generating over 35 lakhs in revenue within just about 10 months. Come on, let's give it up. Yeah. Her journey is super duper powerful. And it's a reminder that extraordinary businesses are often built on very, very ordinary terms, a lot of times by very, very ordinary, living extraordinary life kind of women. But these are women who keep moving forward. They keep putting one step ahead of the next. And this particular lady is somebody who her friends, her family, they call her Chota Packet Bada Dhamaka. Are you ready for Chota Packet Bada Dhamaka? Because मुझे रह रह के ये बिलीव होता है कि जैसे ही वो यहाँ आके अपनी कहानी आपको सुनाने वाली है, that's exactly what you're going to start calling her. Are you ready for her? Then you cannot be seated. Come on, rise up to your feet. You are about to discover why this founder of Pekoski Jewels is called that Chota Packet Bada Dhamaka. With the loudest round of applause, welcome Mansi Jain.
In the beginning of 2020, life was amazing. Everything was going to exactly the way I had planned. I had gone to the United States to do my undergrad in business studies, after which I ended up working in New York City, where I started building my career in a jewelry company. Every day felt like life was opening new doors for me. New dreams, new possibilities, and new experiences. But the most beautiful part about that phase was not New York. It was my brother. क्या सपने देखते थे हम दोनों. We were not just siblings. We were partners in dreams. We wanted to build something together. Something massive and meaningful. Something that would make our parents proud. Something that would make people remember our name. And the most beautiful part was he believed in me even before I fully believed in myself. So when COVID hit, he called me and said, Mansi, come back to India. Ghar aaja yaar, let's build something together. I did not think twice. I came back from America because I felt building a dream with him felt even bigger. August 7th, 2022. I can never forget that day because everything changed. My little brother who was full of life and full of dreams, suffered a sudden cardiac arrest. And he left us just like that. He was gone. He was gone. And I still cannot explain that moment in words. Because there is this pain that doesn't just break your heart, it breaks that person you once were. And my whole world collapsed. For months, I suffered through grief. Anxiety attacks, panic attacks, migraines, sleepless nights. And the worst part was, my parents, who had already lost one child, were now seeing their second child fade away too. So that is when my parents took a decision that changed my life. My mother was already part of Harvi's Silver membership, and she decided to enroll me into her Diamond program. Not because she thought I needed business, but because she knew I needed purpose. And this has been the best gift my mother has gifted to me. Hello everyone, my name is Mansi Jain. I'm the founder of Pekoski Jewels from New Delhi. And the same girl who once struggled to survive through her grief has today built a brand that has crossed more than 1,000 orders and 35 lakhs in revenue within 10 months. And trust me, none of this would have been possible without Harvi. Because she gave me something that I desperately needed during that phase of my life, which is direction, step-by-step clarity, and a mindset shift. I never had to sit and wonder, ab next kya karu yaar? The live question and answer sessions helped me clear all my doubts. And trust me, I've had a lot of doubts. Along with Harvi and my family, this community became my emotional support as well. Every lesson that Harvi taught me was not just a business lesson. It was one step towards learning to trust myself again. And slowly I understood business growth is not only about business. It is about identity. It is about emotional resilience. It is about learning to trust yourself again and stop doubting yourself when life has taken away your certainty. And when that inner shift happened, my business started changing too. And here are the 3 business strategies that helped me change everything in my business. First, let data decide, not emotions. I was terrified of numbers. I used to think data analytics meant difficult tables, complicated maths, and a lot of confusion. But Harvi taught me something very meaningful. Numbers are not there to scare you. Numbers are there to guide you towards growth. So after doing her data analytics course in the Diamond program, I opened my Shopify reports dashboard for the first time and asked a simple question. What is actually selling? And the answer surprised me. My bestseller products were not my favorites, but they were my customers' favorites. And after analyzing, I did these 3 changes in my business. First, I stopped buying what I liked and started restocking what was already selling. This helped me increase my vendor negotiation power, which reduced my product costs by 20%. 40% of my revenue comes today from my bestsellers. 2. Apart from doing product ads, full catalog ads, I started doing ads specific to my bestsellers. This helped me bring down my meta ads cost per purchase from 1250 rupees to 850 rupees, further increasing my margins. 3. I stopped underpricing my products once I saw the demand. This helped me increase my business AOV, overall AOV from 2500 to 4500 rupees. And currently, my bestsellers AOV is at 5800 rupees. Data made me realize that people don't just pay for products, they pay for the value you offer. And once you know what exactly is selling, the next question becomes, how do I get more people to see my brand? And for me, the biggest amplifier was meta ads. Now, how many of you are scared of meta ads? I was too. I was terrified, and I was terrified of doing meta ads because I knew real money is leaving your bank account with no guarantee it will come back. But I still pressed publish because I knew if I wanted different results, I needed to do uncomfortable things. And within weeks, my orders exploded from 15 orders a month to more than 200 orders a month. And that is when I understood the power of advertising. And these are the things I did in my meta ads, which I would love for you to learn. First, apart from doing catalog ads, I started doing founder led videos that helped me increase trust and relatability. I showed my face, shared my voice, shared my story in my voice. This helped customers trust me and eventually converted into higher click-through rate. My click-through rate went from 5% to 10 to 12% for my sales ads and up to 33% in my traffic ads. People don't just buy products, they buy from people they trust. Two, apart from looking at just my cost per purchase, I started looking at my ROAS. In the beginning, I used to shut down amazingly performing ads when I used to shut down amazingly performing ads just by looking at a cost per purchase. But a high cost per purchase can still mean a profitable business if your ROAS is good. Mine runs up to 4.5 times. My suggestion is zoom out and look at your overall business numbers and not just meta. Three, I used to stop running my ads in the beginning within 3 days if I did not see any results. But the truth is, Meta needs at least 7 days' time to find the right buyer. Patience is a very important Meta ad strategy. But the truth is, even the best performing ads cannot save you if your operations are bleeding money out of your business. Now, how many of you are struggling with high RTOs? Mine had reached 30% at a time. And emotionally, that phase was exhausting. We used to pack orders with so much excitement, and when the same packages came back, I've literally cried multiple times reopening them again. And I almost gave up. But I asked this simple question. If so many profitable brands are able to build a profitable business, why can't I? If they are able to solve this problem, I can too. So I did these 3 things in my business that helped me reduce my RTOs. First, I enabled ShipRocket checkout on my website, which let me verify buyers through OTP verification, offer prepaid discounts, as well as do partial payments for high-risk orders. This helped me reduce my fake orders as well as cancellations and increased my prepaid orders by 20%. Every prepaid order is an RTO you don't have to worry about. 2. Before dispatching any high-value product, I started giving a 2-minute call to our customers to show them the product they've ordered. This helped me build a relationship with each customer and increased my trust, which eventually translated into high acceptance rate and a higher AOV. 3. We used Zoco to send automated WhatsApp updates along with product images to customers, which made them remember what they've ordered. We sent messages throughout their customer journey, which eventually increased our acceptance rate as well. By doing all of these things, my RTOs dropped from 30% to 10% within 2 months. This is not just operations, this is profit protection. Today, my mother has held my hand strong, and together we are building this brand. And honestly, the biggest transformation was not just business. It was me, it was my mother, it was our healing. People say healing looks like moving on, but sometimes healing looks like rebuilding your lives together. And in between the grief, the anxiety, the tears, the sleepless nights, my mother and I rebuilt ourselves again. Today, when we pack orders together, when we see our customers wearing our product, when we see so many orders coming in, it doesn't just feel like business growth. It feels like pain turning into purpose. And somewhere, while building this business started building us too, emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. And Harvi, thank you. Amidst all the lessons of performance marketing, data analytics, and more, what you're truly building is a community of independent, powerful women who are not just surviving but thriving. I lost a brother, my parents lost a son, and there was a phase where grief could have destroyed all three of us. But today, I can proudly say, मैं उनकी बेटी हूँ और मैं ही उनका बेटा. Thank you.
How many of you are speechless? Yes. Turning pain into purpose and moving on from a phase of life which is almost impossible to move on from. So thank you for inspiring, Mansi. And can we have Anju on stage? Anju, where do I find you?